The recent decision by Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger to withdraw from ECOWAS is a regrettable development. Yet, even in this, continuous engagement must remain our lodestar. We must respond not with isolation or recrimination, but with understanding, dialogue, and a willingness to listen and to engage. Since assuming office as president, I've prioritized diplomatic re-engagement with our Sahelian neighbors. Ghana has appointed a special envoy to initiate high-level conversations with the Alliance of Sahel States. I've personally led missions to foster trust, rebuild communication channels, and affirm our shared aspirations. These efforts reflect our belief that we have a shared destiny as a sub-region, and that unity, however difficult, remains the best path to shared prosperity and regional stability. Ghana stands ready to serve as the bridge to help reknit the fabric of West African unity. We believe that through sustained dialogue, patient diplomacy, and principled negotiation, we can restore cohesion and rebuild trust in our community. This period, ladies and gentlemen, calls for even greater solidarity and understanding for the difficult challenges that confront our brothers in the Sahelian states.
Almighty God, the great Almighty Allah, bless Niger. Almighty Allah, bless Ghana. Almighty Allah, bless Burkina Faso. Almighty Allah, bless Chad. Almighty Allah, bless great Mali. And God bless the enduring friendship between
This is a breaking news on Ghana and the broader West Africa sub-region. Ghana has just made a stunning U-turn that has caught everyone off guard. After years of being rivals and competitors, Ghana is now joining forces with Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger to form a new alliance that will change everything. But why is Ghana making this move? What are the implications for the region? And how will this new alliance shape the future of West Africa? Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we delve into the groundbreaking developments that are set to redefine the political landscape of West Africa as Ghana takes a bold step towards uniting with Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. This unprecedented collaboration promises to bring about profound changes that will reverberate across the region, tackling long-standing challenges and opening up new horizons for cooperation and progress. As regional dynamics shift and new alliances emerge, we explore the motivations behind Ghana's decision to join forces with its neighbors and examine the potential impact on the pursuit of common goals and shared prosperity. The video promises to be insightful and thought-provoking as we unpack the intricacies of this historic development and its far-reaching consequences. So sit back, relax, and join us on this journey of discovery as we uncover the details of this groundbreaking move that is set to reshape the future of West Africa. But before we continue, please support us by subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us to continue delivering quality videos. Now let's get started. After several months of keeping their cards close to their chest, the leaders of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger have finally revealed the true colors of the so-called Sahel Alliance. During a summit held in the capital of Niger, the three leaders unveiled the shocking truth behind their unity, sending shockwaves throughout the region. They revealed that they are looking to unite their countries and create a powerful alliance that will rival the economic community of West African states, also known as the ecowas. However, there is much more to this story than meets the eye. Reports indicate that Ghana was initially invited to join the alliance, but for reasons best known to them, the government of President Akufo-Addo decided to decline the invitation. This raises questions about Ghana's true intentions and whether they are truly committed to the development and stability of the region. It all started a few months ago when Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso seized power in a military coup and vowed to unite the Sahel region. He reached out to his counterparts in Mali and Niger, who were also unhappy with ecowas and its policies. Together, they formed a new alliance that was shrouded in secrecy, leaving many to wonder about their true intentions. Despite the uncertainty, it became clear that the Sahel alliance was growing stronger and more united by the day. In fact, during a recent trip to Russia, the leaders of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger made it abundantly clear that they were not interested in restoring constitutional rule anytime soon. This was a direct challenge to ecowas, which had demanded the restoration of democracy in the three countries. ecowas had previously threatened military intervention in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger if the leaders did not step down and allow for the return of civilian rule. However, the alliance seems undeterred by these threats and is forging ahead with their plans to create a new regional order. The shocking revelation came during a summit in Niamey, the capital of Niger, where the three leaders met to discuss the future of the alliance. It was during this meeting that they unveiled their true intentions and confirmed that they were no longer interested in playing second fiddle to ecowas. The situation has been further complicated by the recent visit of Ghanaian President Akufo-Addo to the region. As the chairman of ecowas, he was expected to show support for the organization and its policies. However, he surprised many when he failed to condemn the actions of the military leaders in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Instead, he called for dialogue and reconciliation between ecowas and the three countries, raising questions about his true intentions and whether he is genuinely committed to finding a peaceful solution to the crisis. This has led many to believe that Ghana may be secretly supporting the Sahel Alliance and its goals of creating a new regional order. The implications of such a move would be far-reaching, as it would effectively challenge the authority of ecowas and potentially lead to a major shift in power dynamics in the region. As tensions rise and speculation continues, it remains to be seen how this controversy will play out and what role Ghana will ultimately play in the unfolding drama. Ghana's decision to reject an invitation to join a proposed alliance between Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger has raised eyebrows and sparked discussions across the sub-region. As the chairman of ecowas, Ghana's move could be seen as a betrayal of the organization's efforts to promote democracy and good governance in the region. Some argue that Ghana's rejection of the alliance is a strategic move to maintain its position of power within ecowas and protect its own interests. Others believe that Ghana is genuinely committed to the ideals of democracy and is taking a principled stand against the military juntas in power in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Regardless of the true motivation behind Ghana's decision, the implications for regional stability and integration cannot be ignored. Let's look at how this shocking news has got everyone talking. The Sahel Alliance, which includes Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, aims to promote closer ties among the member countries, particularly in areas such as security, economy, and education. Despite being neighbors, these countries have historically had tense relations, often characterized by mistrust and competition. However, the recent coups in Burkina Faso and Mali have brought about a change in sentiment, with both countries expressing interest in joining the alliance. While Ghana was initially invited to participate, it has since declined, citing various reasons for its decision. This has left many wondering why Ghana, a key player in the region, has chosen to sit on the sidelines. One possible explanation is that Ghana fears losing its influence in the region if it joins the alliance. As the largest economy in West Africa, Ghana holds significant sway over regional affairs and has often taken the lead in mediating conflicts and promoting cooperation. By staying out of the Sahel Alliance, Ghana can maintain its position as a neutral broker and continue to exert its influence on its own terms. Additionally, Ghana may be wary of committing to the alliance's goals, particularly those that could potentially undermine its own national interests. For example, the alliance's focus on strengthening ties between Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger could be seen as a way to counterbalance Ghana's influence in the region. Moreover, Ghana may be hesitant to join an alliance that includes countries with differing political systems and priorities. Burkina Faso and Mali are currently under the control of military juntas, whereas Ghana is a constitutional democracy. This difference in governance could create tensions within the alliance and make it difficult for Ghana to fully commit to its goals. Furthermore, Ghana may be reluctant to join an exclusive alliance that excludes other West African countries. As the chairman of ECOWAS, Ghana has a responsibility to represent the interests of all member states, not just its immediate neighbors. By staying out of the Sahel alliance, Ghana can continue to advocate for the interests of the wider West African community. Another reason for Ghana's hesitation could be its commitment to ECOWAS and its efforts to promote democracy and good governance in the region. The recent coups in Burkina Faso and Mali have been widely condemned by ECOWAS, which has imposed sanctions on the military regimes in an effort to restore constitutional rule. Ghana, as the chairman of ECOWAS, may feel compelled to take a strong stance against the coups and may view joining the Sahel alliance a compromise of its principles. Moreover, Ghana may be concerned about the potential consequences of joining the alliance for its own domestic politics. The presence of a large Muslim population and ongoing security challenges in the north of the country make it a volatile mix that could be exploited by extremist groups. By staying out of the Sahel alliance, Ghana can avoid any potential backlash from its own citizens who may view the alliance a threat to the country's stability. In conclusion, while Ghana's decision to reject an invitation to join a proposed alliance between Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger may seem puzzling, it can be understood within the context of its broader regional and domestic interests. As the largest economy and regional powerhouse, Ghana has a lot to lose by aligning itself too closely with any particular group of countries. By staying non-aligned, Ghana can maintain its influence, protect its national interests, and uphold its commitment to democracy and good governance in the region. However, the long-term implications of this decision remain to be seen as the shifting political dynamics in West Africa continue to evolve. But there is more to the story, a lot more. This brings us to yet another interesting point. Why are the leaders of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger unhappy with ECOWAS? The answer lies in the troubled history of the organization. Since its inception, ECOWAS has been plagued by internal divisions and external pressures, which have hindered its ability to effectively address the root causes of instability and conflict in the region. One of the major challenges facing ECOWAS is the lack of a unified approach to conflict resolution. Despite numerous attempts to mediate and resolve conflicts within the region, such as the conflicts in Mali, the Sahel, and the Lake Chad Basin, ECOWAS has often struggled to find lasting solutions. This has led to frustration among member states who feel that the organization is not doing enough to protect their interests and ensure regional stability. Moreover, ECOWAS has faced criticism for its heavy-handed approach to conflict resolution, particularly its reliance on military intervention. The recent military interventions in Mali and Guinea have raised concerns about the organization's commitment to democratic principles and the rule of law. This has further strained relations between ECOWAS and some of its member states, which see the organization as a tool of neocolonialism and foreign interference. Furthermore, ECOWAS has been under pressure from external actors, particularly France and the European Union, to prioritize security and counterterrorism efforts over other important issues such as economic integration and sustainable development. This has led to a perception among some member states that ECOWAS is not truly representing their interests and that it is being controlled by external powers. Despite these challenges, ECOWAS has continued to pursue its goals of promoting democracy, good governance, and regional integration in West Africa. However, the organization's effectiveness has been hampered by internal divisions and external pressures, which have made it difficult to achieve its objectives. As the region continues to face new challenges, it remains to be seen whether ECOWAS can adapt and evolve to better represent the interests of its member states and promote lasting peace and stability in West Africa. That said, the big question is, how does Ghana benefit from this new alliance? The answer is simple: economics. You see, the alliance presents a unique opportunity for Ghana to expand its economic interests into neighboring countries, tapping into new markets and resources that were previously inaccessible. By forming strong ties with Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, Ghana can diversify its trade partnerships and reduce its reliance on traditional trading partners. For example, Ghana could benefit from increased trade in agricultural products, such as rice and cotton, which are in high demand in the region. Additionally, the alliance could facilitate the development of infrastructure projects that connect the four countries, such as roads, railways, and energy systems, which would further boost trade and economic growth. By investing in these projects, Ghana can position itself as a regional hub for transportation and logistics, generating significant revenue and employment opportunities for its citizens. Furthermore, the alliance could help to stabilize the volatile Sahel region, which has been plagued by security challenges and extremist groups. By working together, the four countries can pool their resources to address common security threats, promote peace, and create a more stable environment for economic activity. This stability would make the region more attractive to foreign investors, leading to increased foreign direct investment and economic growth. Additionally, the alliance could foster greater cooperation in the areas of education and healthcare, which would improve the quality of life for citizens in all four countries. By sharing resources and expertise, Ghana can contribute to the development of much-needed infrastructure and services in its neighboring countries, while also benefiting from a more educated and healthier workforce in the region as a whole. Overall, the alliance presents a win-win situation for Ghana, allowing the country to expand its economic interests, promote regional stability, and improve the quality of life for its citizens through greater cooperation with its neighbors. Well, that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.